Are you wondering how to make a slideshow for the one you love? In this video, I'm going to show you how to easily create a stunning slideshow that will express your true love and dedication to your other half. Hi everybody, this is Roman Grant from EmpireVID. This channel is dedicated to giving people that have no experience the resources to create their very own content for business and personal use. Be sure to subscribe if you like this type of video and you want to see more. Now let's get into the video. When you think of a slideshow, you might be thinking of something that's used to teach lessons or something that's used to teach difficult subjects. But at their core, they are just a group of pictures that connect to a specific theme. And there's no more important theme than that love you share with that special person. So imagine, it's a special day in your relationship. Maybe an anniversary, birthday, or other holiday. You could buy a gift to show your love. There's nothing wrong with that. But what if you presented your sweetheart with something unexpected and priceless? Like a slideshow of your amazing memories together. So when you actually make something instead of just buying, it shows that you cared enough to spend the time and effort necessary to put it together. This is something that many people neglect to do, and that's a shame because it can greatly enhance affection and intimacy. Aside from being an amazing gift, there are many great benefits of creating a memory-filled slideshow for the love of your life. Since it's basically a memory photo album, you can take it anywhere you want and play it on any device. It can be made to be seen by only one pair of eyes or be shared with the world. And what's great is that it's completely organized for viewing. You've already chosen the pictures you like best, so there's no need to scroll through your phone through thousands of pictures just to find the one you want to show off. You'll have them all lined up perfectly. They're also easy to share on social media, through email, or to play on those romantic evenings. The limits are your own imagination. So follow along while I show you how to make a slideshow for your boo in under 15 minutes. And make sure to watch to the end where I'm going to tell you how to get completely free images to use with all of your slideshows. The tool that I use to create all of my slideshows is an online video editor called InVideo. It's super easy to use because it doesn't require any technical skills. You can sign up for your free account and start creating your slideshow within minutes. It also features a wide variety of options like different video formats, eye-catching effects, different text styles, stickers, shapes, and video overlays. And what's best about InVideo is that it's used entirely online. So you can use it at home, at the office, at your friend's house, or at school. Anywhere that you have a computer and internet connection. It's also completely free, but they do offer paid plans that are very affordable. So if you do decide to pay, I've got a link in the description where you can go and use my coupon code to get 40% off any of the paid plans. So let's jump into InVideo and create that special gift. To create a slideshow in InVideo, we're going to start off with a blank template because we're going to be uploading our own images to InVideo to use. For YouTube format, we can use the wide. If you were creating it for Instagram stories, then you would use vertical, or if you were trying to put it on your feed, you would use the square. So let's go ahead and start with the wide. Okay, so this is the editing platform. This right here is your scene where you see which scene you're working on and build it out. And then over here is your layers where you can work on each individual layer for your specific scene. So one layer might be your text, one layer would be your logo, then another layer would be the actual picture that you upload for it, and so on and so forth. So you can have multiple layers for each specific scene. Over here is all of your media and other features such as different effects, the text, music, and your uploads of your personal media. Down here is the timeline where you can navigate back and forth to different scenes. So the first thing I like to do is I like to start off with a blank canvas for my scenes, and I like to put I like to guess the amount of scenes that I'm going to be using. For this slideshow for my loved one, I'm going to make it about 6 scenes. So first I need to delete each of these items. So I have a blank canvas. Then I'm going to click the more options and I'm going to duplicate it. And I'm going to do that 6 times. Okay, so now I have all of my scenes that I'm going to need. So we're going to start off with the very first scene. Now, what I need to do is I need to upload my pictures. So what I do is I go over here and I click the button that says Uploads, and I'm going to go ahead and click on Upload Files. So I'm going to navigate to where I put the folder with the pictures that I'm going to be using in this slideshow. And it's easy, all you do is you highlight all of them and click Open. So it will import all of them into your video editor. And then you can use these uploads in all of your different projects. Okay, so now that the upload is complete, I'm going to start by dragging my first picture into the scene. So as you can see, it's a little bit small, so you can resize it by just clicking on the dots, resizing it like you would in any other application. Now this particular format for a picture is called crop to screen. If I wanted to change it, there's other options over here in the layers panel where you can fit with blur or fit with transparent. So I'll just go over these options real quick. Here's the fit with blur, puts the picture behind it and then blurs it out and then puts a smaller picture in front of it. So it has a cool effect like that. You can also fit with transparent, and meaning you can change the background. So I'm going to go ahead and choose fit with blur. A cool effect that you can use is an image animation. So if you want to change the image animation, because as of right now with the image, what it does is it slowly gets bigger when you play it. So if I wanted to change that, I would go over here to animation. All you have to do is hover over the different ones. So like under fade, there is fade from left. That means the image will come in from the left with a fade. There's tons of other animations. As you can see, they have a shift, which would be a shift from one side or the other. So there's different effects that you can play around with and tailor it to your specific project and make your slideshow stand out even more. So now we have a picture on our first scene. So if you want to adjust your scene's duration, right now it's set to 6 seconds. That means that the image will be displayed for 6 seconds. If you wanted to change that, you could change that right here. You would just click in this little box and edit it to how much time you want. Now to navigate, you can either play your scene one at a time with this button, or if you want to play all of your scenes through, you can press this button. And if you just want to navigate to your next scene, you would just press this button. I'm on another blank scene and I'm going to insert another picture. So it's just drag and drop. So they have an option to add filters to your pictures, and that is done over here in the layers panel. And they have, as you can see, a lot of different filters, very unique looking. So you can just go ahead and choose which one you like and add that to it. When I push play, the scene's animation comes over a black background, and I wanted to change that to get it more congruent with the actual picture's colors. So to do that, I would go over here, click on layers, and then I would unlock the background, and now I could go ahead and edit it, choose colors, and I'm just gonna guesstimate what the color is. So now if you play it, it's not quite perfect, but you can play around with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and quickly add the rest of my pictures to my slideshow. So now that I've got all of my pictures in the order that I want, I'm going to add some effect overlays to each of the scenes to make them really pop. So first you want to navigate to the effects in the menu panel. As you can see, there are a lot of different types of effects for the different types of slideshows that you might want to make. And because we're doing something for a loved one, I'm going to use some of the heart overlays. So for this one, I'm going to choose this. So as you can see, as the scene is playing, it will have these hearts that are floating across the scene, which is really cool. All right, so now that I've gotten the overlays on the scenes that I want, I can choose now if I want to add some text. So to do that, you would navigate to the text menu button. They have a lot of different text styles that are already animated, so you don't have to do anything except modify the text. You can see these different text styles. If you hover over them, it'll show you what they do. So if I like a text, I just click the plus button and it adds it right into my scene. So we're gonna go ahead and put some text in each of the scenes just to make it more personal. So here's the text box. I would go over here to the layers panel. You can choose the different fonts. You can also choose different colors that you want. There's a lot of different options that you can modify this text with. So now I've got my slides laid out, I've got effects for each scene, and I've also got text on each scene. So now I'm almost done. Now I'm going to just add some music that goes well with it. And they've already put a music track in here, but I really don't like this track. So I'm gonna go ahead and click edit and delete this one. And I will go over to the menu panel and select music. As you can see, they have a lot of different categories of music. So for this, I'm gonna choose romantic, preview each one, and figure out which one is best for your slideshow. Now that you're almost done, you wanna preview the whole slideshow to make sure there's no other changes that you need to make. And you do that by pressing this button. You can go ahead and click on export. Well, it will render your slideshow as a video into your project folder. So what's great is that InVideo saves all of your videos to your projects folder and keeps them forever. If you lost all of your videos on your computer, then you would always have this as your backup. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. If you liked it, hit that thumbs up. As promised, there are several websites I use to download no-cost, royalty-free images. They are cleanpng.com, pngkey.com, and vhv.rs. Links in the description. You should absolutely be able to find what you're looking for on one of these three sites. But some images may require attribution. I've also put a link in the description to use my coupon code to get 40% off any of the paid plans. And leave me a comment down below and tell me how long you've been with your better half and what kind of slideshow you're going to make for them. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.